In this video, I want to tell you guys if in 2025 it's still worth it to get the Discover card and if you guys should get it. So let's get right into this video. And the Discover card is a good card, but I'm going to tell you guys some reasons why and why not you guys should get it. So stay tuned. First and foremost, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of backstory. So I actually got this card literally on my 18th birthday. That was now over 4 years ago. And it was my very first credit card. So if you're a person that doesn't have any credit, maybe is in college, this card is a great card for you because 9 times out of 10, you're going to get approved for the student card. You're going to get a decent starting limit like 1,000 or 1,500, maybe even up to 2,500. I've seen some people get. And if you guys want to know how to do that, all you have to do basically is have some good authorized users on your profile to be able to get approved for that Discover card at a high limit. So that is a good intro card if you're able to do that and get a quick little, $1,000 to $2,500 credit card as your very first card. So that is who I would recommend it to. The people I wouldn't recommend this card to, honestly, is somebody that's already deep into their credit journey. Maybe their first card was a Capital One, and then they got a Chase and maybe an Amex, and now they're like 3 cards in. I honestly wouldn't recommend this card for you unless you see benefits in some of these things like the cash back. So one of the big perks of this card is actually the cash back, and you guys can get 5% rotating categories every quarter. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 alternate between things like, for example, Q1 you might get 5% back on Amazon purchase, and Q2 you might get 5% back on groceries and wholesale club purchases, things like that. So if you guys are spending at things like that and you think you can like take advantage of that card, then it's a great card for you. But in my opinion, I don't think you should get it just because of that, because the way I see it, I'm not really maximizing it that much because every quarter they change. So I kind of forget what the spending category is, and I always have to check my phone every time I'm about to go make a purchase. And it's not something you can easily keep track of, like a 2% card or a card that you know will always get like 2x or 3x back on gas. With that Discover card, it's always changing, and it's honestly really annoying to be able to know what you're spending and maximize your spending on that card. For example, January through March, that card could have 5% back on gas. That's only through January through March. When April hits and you're still thinking that you're getting 5x back in April, and now you're only getting 1x back, and you keep using the card, well, now you're basically not maximizing your points, and you're basically losing potential points that you could have gotten if you just would have used your 2x card or a 3x card on gas. You see what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing with this card. You have to be on top of it. If you're someone that's not going to be really caring too much about the points and about the cash back, then I wouldn't recommend this card for you because it's just going to be a hassle having to keep track of it every quarter and changing all the time. And even if you are able to spend a lot in one of those categories in a quarter for the 5X, it only caps you at a spend of 1,500. So let's say you go buy groceries for your family and you spend $1,000 a month. Well, in a month and a half, you're going to spend that $1,500 cap limit. And now the rest of the month, you're not going to be able to really maximize that card, and you're only going to get 1% back on that card. So that's something I don't like about that card. But if you guys actually want to be able to get that card as one of your first cards, right? You're new in the credit game, you're new in your credit journey, maybe you don't have your first card yet, or maybe you only have 1 or 2 cards, then this is a great card, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because in my case, I got this card when I was 18, right? And the limit that I got was 1,500. So now over 4 years, my limit is around 9,500, and that's simply just been by asking for credit, like barely using the card, every now and then using it, making sure that it stays active, and then just asking for credit limits all the way up into a $9,500 credit limit. And the big thing about this card is that they only do soft pulls when it comes to increasing your credit. Now, this could change now that Capital One has bought Discover. This could change for whatever reason, but Capital One still does also soft pulls. But for whatever reason, make sure this information is up to date from when I'm recording it, but I'm pretty sure Discover will keep doing soft pulls to increase your credit limit. And each time you do it, it should increase it by like 1,000 to 1,500, and it could be more if you're spending a lot on that card. So spend a lot on that card, pay it back, and in every 3 to 6 months, you guys can ask for a credit limit increase, and they should give it to you. And I do have a video on my channel explaining how you guys can actually manufacture spend with the Discover card. And if you guys do that every day of the month, you guys can actually manufacture spend $3,000 a month with that Discover card. So that is a very big hack. And then you guys can increase that credit limit a lot faster than I did, because it took me 4 years to increase that limit from 1,500 to 9,500. So it took me 4 years to increase the limit $8,000. So that is a very long time. For example, with Amex, you can simply just ask for a credit limit increase on 3x whatever credit limit you have, and you'll most likely get approved. So if you have a 5K limit, you get a 3x on that, now you have 15K. With Discover, it's not like that. They're going to chip you away little by little, increasing it little by little. So that is another big reason why I don't like it too much and I don't recommend it. But it's still a great card because it's no annual fee. It can be one of your first cards when all other banks, they don't want to approve you for a card because you have no credit or because of this or that. Discover might be able to help you because they have the Discover Secured card, the Discover Student card, and the regular plain old Discover card. So I think it's honestly a great card to get. If you guys want to learn how to manufacture spend on that Discover card, go ahead and check out this video that I have right here and let me know what you think. I'm going to catch y'all in that video. Peace.